but I honestly, they were just golazos, all of them, like just
Yeah, absolutely.
creative
And
play, one on one, taking people on, just putting it in the top corner, putting in the bottom right corner. Besides the pen, everything was just like I think Michael Richards or Jamie Carragher, one of them said it on the after show. They just said this was just like a display of top talents performing at their peak. Like you just had attacking players that just had the best game ever, their best game
yeah,
ever, and it
and
was all around.
the goalkeepers weren't they weren't bad. They just couldn't reach it. Even on the PK, Neuer guessed right and everything, but Dembele just placed that perfectly. Um, yeah, just all around the keepers normally, like, I'd say, hey, one of the goals, it was like, could have they done better? But no, it's just they. And given Neuer's last game was atrocious, god awful, which pretty much had him written off because I just didn't even want to talk about him
And
anymore
that was
because
and that was
it
after you
pissed
gave
me
him
off.
so much
Yes, exactly.
praise in the first game,
It's
so that was
so
actually really
disgusting
funny.
to see what how terribly has played to be who he was, to be arguably one of the best goalkeepers of all time.
He changed the position too. He
Yeah,
just super
absolutely.
keeper, all that.
And
Yeah.
which I'll never forget when he came out to head the ball against, was it Schalke, or was it when he came out with the flying header and then just I forgot who it was that just volleyed it from midfield. So therefore, he came out to anyways. Um, but yeah, the game all around, yeah, that was honestly probably the best game that. And even if you haven't watched the game and you watch this show, go ahead and YouTube it and watch the highlights. It's 16 minutes long. If you want to watch the full game, go ahead because you won't be disappointed. That would be a game that, yeah, if somebody's watching for the first time, they're going to be like, wow, this
That's
is incredible.
that's a game for those people that are just getting into it, or just maybe are always saying, there's never enough goals in soccer
Hmm.
and football. This game had everything you could ever want from it. Just back and forth action, almost NBA style. There was just no holding back. Both teams are going for 100%. Even after the game, company, when he got interviewed, and even it was actually funny. Luis Garcia, he was like, "We deserve to win. We deserve to tie, or at least, oh shit, Luis Enrique, we deserve to win. We deserve to tie. We deserve to lose." Like he was just like, that's the type of game it was. I can't imagine how frustrating it is for him, like being up 5-2. You know,
Yeah, that too. That completely forgot to talk about that. That, yeah, I was like 5-2 because I knew the score because I already had seen it. But to know that they were down 5-2, like, and the fact that they almost tied the game too, um, that was, yeah,
and
that
they
was.
and they just did it over the weekend. They were losing 3-0 in the first half, and the second half come back and win 4-3. Like that is insane. Like that team, and the amount of goals they've scored this season, I think they're like three of them are like in the teens or 20s in goal scoring. They've broken the record for the Bundesliga, over 115 goals at this point. I think that attack is crazy, and they're going to go back to Bayern the second leg with that crowd, with all that
Yeah.
confidence that, hey, they put up five, but we
Yes.
can put up more than that if we
Yeah.
want to. Like
I
that's going to be
mean,
insane.
I think this display was pretty much the display of the best wingers in the world. Um, you have Kavi, Dembele, Diaz, and Olise. Like literally, like you can literally say I wouldn't at that point be like, hey, if you have those four, which one are you subbing out right now? If you have a chance to pick somebody from any other team right now, I would keep those guys because they was beautifully played. It was phenomenal.